This is a documentary on Honde Valley, which can be found in Manicaland province on the eastern border of Zimbabwe with Mozambique. Honde Valley can be found in the eastern highlands. It is about 130 kilometers from Mutarazi and 110 kilometers from Nyanga. Honde Valley is in region 1 of Zimbabwe, which means that it receives a lot of rainfall in the rainy season, making the soil very fertile and the land very productive. Due to the high rainfall and the fertile soil, Honde Valley has become one of 3 places in Zimbabwe that mass produces bananas. As you can see, this is one of the banana plantations that can be found in Honde Valley. Other crops and foods can be found as well in Honde Valley. Sugarcane, taros, known as madumbe, which is grown in the wetlands, sweet potato, majanje, upaka, kirkiana, and maize, also known as corn. Different types of fruits can also be found depending on what time of the season it is. So yeah, I'm in Honde Valley. I'm actually up on a mango tree, trying to get some mangoes. There's a really nice lush yellow one further up. Honde Valley has red soil, which is very fertile by nature. The red soil is very rich in iron, aluminium, and lime, making Honde Valley a prime area for agriculture. The prime characteristics of good soil and high rainfall could actually be the downfall for Honde Valley. With demand in the cities for bananas, more local farmers have turned to growing bananas, which means that more areas of forest is being cut down to grow bananas. Forests are being lost, going down into the valley, and also people are also moving up the mountains. In farming further and further up the mountains, they are disrupting the natural systems of Honde Valley. Honde Valley is blessed with a lot of water. There is a lot of streams and rivers that go down the mountains of Honde Valley, and all the sources are at the top of the mountain. So by farming further up the mountains and cutting down the trees, we are disrupting those water systems that Honde Valley is known for. So on top of deforestation, we have a water crisis in Honde Valley. To grow bananas successfully, you need a lot of water and a lot of heat, which Honde Valley has. So all the farmers have turned to the local rivers and streams to get water to water their bananas, especially in the dry season. All this collecting of the water from the rivers and streams is not being regulated by the rural council. So it is basically a free-for-all, with each farmer or any villager going to the streams, going to the rivers, and basically diverting the water to go to their plantation. So there's less water going downstream, there's less water available for the biodiversity in the rivers and in the streams themselves. This is what is causing the water crisis and is also causing disputes between villagers and farmers. So you see, this is what I mean when I say people are damming the river. See, that's the dam. You see, so that you have the water all together in one pool, and then there's a pipe in there. See that pipe over there? That's pipe. That's going to someone's yard. That's going to water someone's bananas. You see, it's just a sack. It's not even a rock, it's a sack. So someone put that there. So all along the river, this is what's happening. This is it. This is a river. the water is pretty much stagnant, and I'm sure the council did not give permission for this. You know, that's how we're killing our environment. You know, I'm sure this is happening. Is another pipe, probably further up there, dammed the water. You see, this is probably happening all around Zimbabwe. Rural Zimbabwe is that our rivers are gone. All our rivers are gone. So this is all the new water that's left. Look at that. That's all that's left. And see, there's a big pipe over there. Jesus, see that? Pipes everywhere. That's probably the pipe we saw just now. So there it is, the big snake itself. You know, there's so many of the like veins now, like a virus. Just everywhere, you know. I just wanted to show you this side, and then I'll show you this other side. So on this other side, it's all bananas now. It's all bananas up to the river, you know. So no more birds' nests on this side anyway. But I guess it's land that needs to be utilized. But I think that the bananas should not reach, you know, the river. I think that the regulations do say 30 meters from the river. So I guess things are not being enforced, but that's just the way it is in this country. You know, nothing is enforced. You can just pay your way through. So this is more like a stream now. It used to be a river, but it is more of a stream now. This is, see, there's a pipe there. That's like the smallest pipe. And so basically, because of the bananas, everyone is farming bananas. So it's like everybody is using the water from the river. So there's very little water going downstream. I mean, look at that. That's as much more water as there is now, because everybody's using it. You know, so all the fish, all the frogs. So you see what's happened here is these two pipes are taking water downstream. So it's kind of split here. It's now going into the river where it's supposed to go. So I have a choice now to either reconnect the pipe or leave it. But I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about, as in like, all this used to be water, you know, and now all the water life is gone. You know, I mean, there's probably little left. No fish, no frogs. You know, and Honde Valley is such a nice place, you know, it's such a nice place, unique. If we're talking like jungles and anything, Zimbabwe, Southern Africa is not really known for that, but obviously there's pockets of jungles and stuff. And this is like, Honde Valley is like one of the places. But Honde Valley is so nice, you know, so it's just good to look up. And the thing is, it's not raining down here. It's a green area anyway, you know, but it did rain a few weeks ago, but that's it. At this time, during Christmas, Honde Valley would be lush. It'd be like really, really lush green. Climate change is real, guys. You know, it's definitely affecting everybody, you know, and we need to change our ways. Like, you know, I mean, in Zim, because the economy is not great, it's like everybody needs to make a living, you know. So if somebody's farming and they're not doing everything according to regulation and stuff, it's just to feed their families, you know, and nobody's really educating them, or, you know, or doing anything about it, like, you know. So people get away with it, like. But these are all pipes going to someone's house. Like, this is all, it's going through this field to someone's house, you know. So just pipes everywhere. This used to be an old kind of like a stream. This one, we used to drink water from here. This has gone dry as well. All this damming of the water is mainly done in the dry season. When the rain comes, it replenishes the water, and the rain becomes the main source of water for the bananas. So in the rainy season, there's no dispute over water and there's enough to go around. So something can be done about the water crisis, but what about all the land that has been lost to bananas? All the biodiversity, all the plant life, all the insects, all the birds. Some species of plant and animal life are unique to Honde Valley. The Samanga baboons are an example. They are under threat from local extinction. They are hunted, they've lost their habitat, they've lost their homes, all in the name of bananas. The good thing about bananas is that they're improving the livelihoods of the people of Honde Valley. If proper management systems were followed, we could improve the livelihoods of the people of Honde Valley as well as protect nature and the biodiversity that's in it. But yeah, I just wanted to talk some biodiversity and just what I see what's happening, you know. But I hope things change. I hope people start taking our outside. It doesn't even have to be the bush. It doesn't have to be a national park. Just outside your house. Just look after it, because there's frogs, there's biodiversity everywhere. See, flies, dragonflies. Butterflies. See, in here, I think you see little. Don't know their names. Those little kind of, they skim over the top of the water. See that? But there's a big plastic in there. So we don't know. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. By the time we realize that we need to protect this, it's like it'll be too late. Pipes, water, bananas, crops, people, too many people. We just need to find more efficient ways of feeding the people. Besides bananas, Honde Valley is also known for its beauty and its greenery. This makes it very attractive for tourism, and Mutarazi Falls can be found in Honde Valley. It's the second highest falls in Africa. For me, Honde Valley is one of my favorite places in the world. I just find it unique, I just find it beautiful, and I just wish the locals, the government, could all see the beauty of it and appreciate it and use it accordingly and save everything about it.
Vamos